Our next senior, a three-year letterman. Let's hear it for Ellen Lackey. Escorted by grandfather Jackie Youngblood and mother Elisa Lackey. After high school, he plans to attend Arkansas State and major in mechanical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Lackey.
That's gonna be me.
Our next senior football player is Damian and he is answered by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Lee. He plans to take a half year off after high school and work part-time and pursue a skilled trades program at Northwest Technical Institute to be a certified HVAC. Ladies and gentlemen, and rounding out our senior football players is Jake Scott. And his mother, that's what his mother, Lord Stout and father, J.D. Stout. His future plans after high school is serving on a 2-year mission trip after high school and then pursuing a degree as a doctor at Brigham Young University. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Scott!
That's cute. I like how all out there.
All right.
Oh, that's really cute.
Next up is our spirit teams, and we're going to start off with Senior America Ball. Garcia and her brothers. She has been a member of the dance team for 4 years. After graduation, America plans to go to college to study pre-med. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior America Next up, Senior Alina by Jacob and David Audio. She has been a member of the Game Day Dance for 4 years. After graduation, Alina plans to attend the University of Arkansas to major in agriculture education in order to become an FFA teacher. Senior Alina Audio. Next up, Senior Vanessa Baker. Vanessa being escorted by Lauren Baker and Jared Brooke. She has been a member of the Game Day Dance team for 1 year. After graduation, Vanessa plans to attend the University of Arkansas, where she will major in agricultural communications while following a pre-law pathway in order to become a litigation agriculture lawyer. She's also been an integral part of the Pride of Heritage Marching Band. Let's hear it for Senior Vanessa Baker.
Future farmers in America.
Next up, Senior Marley Brown. And her sister Zoe Brown. Marley has been a member of the competition dance team for 1 year. After graduation, Marley plans to attend Oklahoma State University, where she will major in sports media and sports management. Senior Marley Brown. Next up, Senior Marley Chapman. Marty is being escorted by her parents, Shayla and Joe Chapman. Marty has been a member of the Game Day Dance team for 4 years and a member of the competition dance team for 1 year. After graduation, Marty plans to attend the University of Arkansas in order to become a social worker. Senior Marty Chapman.
I'm pretty sure you just give it to her. She's just standing there holding her
Sign.
Yeah.
Next up, Senior Sarah Davis. Sarah is being escorted by Aaron and Claire Davis. Sarah has been a member of the competition dance team for 4 years. After graduation, Sarah plans to attend college to major in political science on the pre-law track in order to become a criminal defense attorney. Senior Sarah Davis! Next up, Senior Olivia Torres! Olivia is being escorted by Melissa and Clayton Norris. She has been a member of the competition cheer team for 2 years. After graduation, Olivia plans to continue cheering at the collegiate level while pursuing a master's degree in kinesiology and a minor in psychology. Let's hear it for Senior Olivia Torres! Next up, Senior Florlane Ed! Florlane is being escorted by John and Judy Eck. She has been a member of the game day dance team for 1 year and a member of the competition dance team for 2 years. After graduation, Florlane plans to pursue a degree in medicine focusing on dermatology. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Senior Florlane Ed! Next up, let's hear it for Senior Sydney Gaffney! Sydney is being escorted by her parents, Karen and Michelle Gaffney, and her sister, Brett Gaffney. Sydney has been a member of the competition dance team for 4 years and the competition cheer team for 2 years. After graduation, Sydney plans on attending an FEC school to double major in finance and sports management in order to become an athletic financial advisor.
Who's your senior?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Senior Sydney Gaffney! Next up, Senior Faith Joe! She has been a member of the game day cheer team for 4 years. After graduation, Faith plans to attend college to pursue a nursing degree in order to become a certified registered nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Senior Faith Joe! Let's hear it for Senior Mercedes King! Mercedes is being escorted by Lee King. She has been a member of the game day dance team for 2 years. After graduation, Mercedes plans to attend cosmetology school and become an advocate for mental health. Let's hear it for Senior Mercedes King! Let's hear it for Senior Gwyneth Kovacs! Gwyneth is being escorted by her parents, Nick and Courtney Kovacs. She has been on the competition cheer team for 4 years. After graduation, Gwyneth plans to attend cosmetology school. Let's hear it for Senior Gwyneth Kovacs! Next up is Senior Aspen Marsh. Aspen has been escorted by Archie and Jason Marsh. Aspen has been a member of the game day dance team for 2 years. After that, Aspen plans to pursue a degree and career in child psychology. Let's hear it for Senior Aspen Marsh. And rounding out our spirit team is Peyton Sutton. Escorted by Kylie and Brian Sutton. Peyton has been a member of the competition dance team for 4 years. After graduation, Peyton plans to attend Missouri State University, where she will major in psychology and minor in Spanish. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Peyton Sutton! And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for our senior spirit squad member. Are we ready?
I love you, Faye!
Spirit squad member. Thank you to all the parents for making it possible for their daughters and their sons to be part of the amazing groups. Huge thank you to the parents and a huge thank you to our coaches and teachers who make this opportunity possible. And not least, a huge thank you to the Heritage admin and faculty who have the support and applying into the spiritual arts. These programs would not be possible.
I didn't even cry. Let me see my tickets for you.
Let's get ready for the game.
Or the robust chain link, we offer a range of options to suit your needs. Proudly supporting local high school athletics, making every backyard a place to play, laugh, and connect. Ready to transform your backyard? Visit FenceGuys.com for a free estimate today. Fence Guys, proudly serving Northwest Arkansas.
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way. Come on in and see for yourself.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
At Arvest Bank, we believe financial confidence should be within reach for everyone. Whether you're just getting started, planning for your future, or starting a new chapter, we're here to help you plan and reach your goals every step of the way. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
At Fence Guys, we believe in building more than just fences. We create spaces where memories are made. Whether it's the timeless beauty of cedar, the low-maintenance ornamental iron fence, or the robust chain link, we offer a range of options to suit your needs. Proudly supporting local high school athletics, making every backyard a place to play, laugh, and connect. Ready to transform.
Hey War Eagles, I'm Audrey Greenwell, and who am I here with? Senior Sydney Gaffney. So Sydney, tell us about your time here at Heritage and your time being on the competition dance team, softball, and cheer. My time here at Heritage has been so sweet. I love this place so much. There's usually nowhere else I'd rather be. Oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional. I just love the place so much, and I'm so thankful for all the opportunities I've had to be on all three teams. There's been so many amazing memories, so many great people, and I just love it here a lot. Sydney, what would you say is your favorite memory here at Heritage? Winning state my sophomore year was insane, and then just getting to go to nationals with them every year, and just, I don't know, being with my teammates and all three teams, it's been so much fun. Just learning, developing relationships has been great. Awesome, thank you so much. Go War Eagles!
Ladies and gentlemen, priority.
People. Okay. Go over there.
Oh, look at us. I'm here at Gates Stadium with Jermaine Brown, and we are here with Heritage Football once again. And we are on the big screen, Jermaine, out there, not only on your monitor, but on the stadium. There you are, smile for the camera.
I'm glad I got a haircut today.
So, Jermaine, we got a few things going on here. We got a little momentum for the Warbirds. Conference win a couple weeks ago. And a good performance last week against West, and had a chance in that one. And now they're going to take on a 2-3 Fayetteville team.
Coach, one thing that I've noticed over the course of this season, this team has gotten better. I mean, from game one to this point now, of course, the exciting win over the Northside Grizzlies a couple weeks ago, and a very competitive effort last week against a very tough Bentonville West squad. This team has improved. Seems like the kids are still playing with a lot of heart. I mean, I was on senior night, we're doing all the escorting. I got a chance to watch the linemen warm up down there. There's some big dudes. I mean, that's just shocking. We see on the roster, see the weights and sizes and height and all that. But being there next to them, I mean, it was shocking.
Yeah, Keola Arizamendi. Mm-hmm. It's kind of hard for us to say. Keola's a great kid. He's in our outdoor ed class. 6'4", 290.
Yeah.
Visited Henderson State a week or so ago.
Nice.
So
he's going to get an opportunity at the next level.
In all likelihood, he's a big lad there at right guard, and then they just get bigger from there. And some really, really kids that are young. Mm-hmm. Like there's a Julian. He is number 70.
Sanchez Barreza. Yeah, Sonny.
Yeah, so we're going to say Wesley Wybert is a 6'5", 230-pound sophomore.
Yeah.
And so there's some kids there that are just going to get bigger and stronger as we go forward. So, and that is a big deal. And with this too tight
old school
kind of smash mouth football, it's given the War Eagles a little bit of confidence.
That's
right. Say, Dean?
I would totally agree, Coach. And that style of offense, I mean, it's completely different from what you see nowadays. All these spread offenses, teams throwing it all around the yard, so to speak. I like the offensive approach that the Heritage has, because not only is it a different style than everybody else is running, it also establishes toughness. I mean, it's an identity. Our kids are going to be more physical than your kids. Our kids are going to line up and they're going to reset the line of scrimmage. And we've been able to do that for the most part this year, especially against teams. I mean, even against Bentonville. When we played Bentonville a couple of weeks ago, hey, we lined up, and sometimes we moved that line of scrimmage. We were knocking guys backwards, and that's what you want to see.
Yeah, and that's a big part of it, right? I mean, that's a big part of football, is the physicality of it. Mm-hmm. We're going to line up our seniors on senior night to go out for the flip. That's Diego Juarez and Evan Gordon and Jake Stout.
Connor Artran, Sloan Hollis. Is it Dylan Lackey? Is he back at number 48? He was 52 last week.
Yeah, that's right. And then again, we had Keola, senior offensive lineman. So
Tucker Blake, number 72 out there. That's Damian Lee. And number 51. Who's number 51?
It's the old. We'll guess at 51 because
we don't have
we go from 50 to 52.
Yeah. But senior night is always it's always a big deal. I mean, you're paying tribute to kids that have been in your program 4 years, and they've you want to applaud their dedication. I mean, because so many times they might have had friends that started with them that didn't finish and didn't make it to senior night. Some quit along the way, but you always want to honor kids that stuck through through some difficult times, through some good times and bad. All the while, you have to have good grades to play too. So these kids are, they kept their grades intact. All the morning weightlifting sessions, the long hours on the practice field, and the thing about football, Coach, is I always found it funny is like you practice more than you play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like I could never wrap my head around that. I was like, I spend more time on the practice field than I do in an actual game.
Yeah, and that's the investment there for any sports is somewhat hard to understand sometimes from the public view. Is you know, the game is just a tip of the iceberg. And then the experience of the athlete in the program, conditioning, preparing, and then seeing what happens out there. And as all we know in life, I mean, just working hard doesn't guarantee success. And and athletics will teach you that too. That you've worked your butt off and things didn't work out very well for you, but you just got to get up and keep going. So, you know, a lot of good things we get in high school sports. That's why I'm real passionate about it, obviously. And here come the War Eagles, Jermaine. We're going to be on at a beautiful night again.
Chilly night. a little chilly though, Coach. Down there on that field, I was like, "Ooh, I'm glad I'm in this booth."
Our friend John Coleman was in before, and his daughter asked him to stand on the sideline with him tonight. And he said, "I think I'll stay up here in the booth." No offense, I know you're my daughter, but
I don't blame him. It's pretty chilly. It's what we like to call football weather.
Yes,
it's football weather.
It's football weather, and I think if you were out there running around tonight, it would be a nice night to play football for sure.
Yeah. Big guy weather. You won't see any cramps, or you won't see any shenanigans like that.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Well, you have to focus on hydration, but it's not going to be as bad. And we have a big test again tonight. I mean, this conference is a beast.
Yeah, and no doubt, and we'll see a wide receiver that's getting some Division I looks, and we'll get an ID on him, and a quarterback from Fayetteville, Hank Hendricks, that's as good a thrower as you'll see in the league. But Fayetteville, unlike Fayetteville, they are 2-3 in the league with a couple big losses, one to Bentonville and one to Bentonville West, which has been uncommon for the Fayetteville Bulldogs in the years past.
Very uncharacteristic for Fayetteville this year. And like you said, Coach, they have a lot of talent. I also want to point out number 4, Kendrick Williams, who is committed to play at the University of Arkansas.
And there you go.
So they've got the talent, but for some, and their coach Coach Casey Dick, a lot of you guys know, is a Razorback legend. He's their head coach. He's been their head coach for a number of years now. But yeah, it's been really uncharacteristic. I mean, this team. It's I don't want to say it's cyclical, but usually Fayetteville is on the top, but they've kind of been I don't want to say replaced, if you could say, but the school, our friends across town, they beat Fayetteville, and they're looking really good. But Bentonville West looks really good this year, and Harbor starting to make a little noise. So Fayetteville, I don't want to say they're down, but they're just typically not. This is not a typical season.
Not 3 losses in the league.
Yeah, that's very.
That's abnormal. Mm-hmm. And with the resources and the enrollment, that's one thing that you don't expect them to have 3 losses. So there's the kick. It's going to be taken by number 21, Tyler Clark. He's up the sideline, and he has broke free.
He is gone.
And that's going to be touchdown Fayetteville to start this one on the opening kick.
Little short kick there, fielded by 21, gets up to about the 45, makes a little move, and we just weren't able to corral him on that sideline. Really a short kick, so it's probably about a 55-yard return, but good execution there, blocked well. Didn't see they stayed away from blocks in the back and all that good stuff. Now they're swinging. This is a swinging gate formation here. Are they going for 2, or maybe it's just some eye candy here? No, they're going for it, and he's going to get in. That's number 2. That's
Caleb Johnson.
Caleb Johnson.
For those of you at home, when you get a roster from Fayetteville, it's kind of difficult because
double numbers.
There are multiple double numbers, and at least this year they gave us the numbers in offense and defense.
Yeah.
So it was a struggle in years past when you have so many kids that 100 numbers isn't enough.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's a good thing, though. That's something that we're working towards. Hopefully, one day, Heritage will give us a double numbered roster, and it's a good problems to have, I guess.
So just bear with us because we're going to try and sort through all these names and all these numbers. Well, 7-0, 8-0 Fayetteville to start off. 11:47 left here in the first. Jermaine, not the way you'd want to start it, but if you're going to fall behind early.
Fall behind early. Shock plays, that's something that we've mentioned all year. How do you respond after a shock play? That's right there. They take the opening kickoff. for a touchdown. How do you rebound? I mean, it's now is the time for, and they're going to onside kick it, and they're going to get it. Looks like. Oh no, Heritage recovers. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah,
that hit our guy.
Yeah, the ball bounced. It was a hot shot. It was is what they call in Major League Baseball a chopper at the shortstop, and the shortstop couldn't come up with it. Yeah. But the left fielder covered it up, and the War Eagles are going to have the ball at the 42-yard line.
Got a replay on that one. Yeah, that just kind of ricocheted around. It's that oblong ball. It bounces funny, Coach. That's what they always say.
That's right. Cameron Mormon, a sophomore wide receiver, is going to come up with it for the War Eagles, and they're going to be 1st and 10 on their own 42.
Braden Carroll, he's gone the whole way. Since about, we'd like to say the Siloam Springs game, they kind of settled in on him in that wing T offense.
And there's the give right up the middle.
Right up the gut. Is that big Dylan Lackey there?
Dylan Lackey with a big run to start the game.
Hey, the big guy got some wheels now, Coach.
He's chewing up the ground. Fayetteville brought him down, but not after about a 24-yard gain.
Yeah, Coach.
It's a guess.
Big and fast. A lot of groceries coming at you right there, Coach. I mean, he's a pretty good-sized kid. Very good execution by the interior of that O-line, too.
A 32-yard run to start the game.
There's that wing T again. Braden Carroll sits him down. Snap. They're going to give it to Gordon this time. He's going to make a little – he's going to make about – I'll give him 5 on that one. Or, no, they're going to give him about 3. It's a good run, though.
So Slater Myers. Slater Kumbunga Myers, the defensive lineman for Fayetteville, with the stop.
Big kid. I've known. I actually know Slater. His older sister played volleyball with Zoe.
Okay.
Yeah, big kid, big strong kid. Really, his parents are from Hawaii.
Okay.
Yeah. So I see. I'm friends with his dad. Social media or whatever. So I see the. I see the work this kid puts in. He's pretty good.
2nd and 7.
There's Big Dylan again.
And he's going to be out close to first down yardage.
Nice run. Dylan Lackey making his presence known early, Coach.
Spencer Palladino is who we're going to give credit for the tackle, but it's hard. And you know this, Jermaine, for doing this most of the season. With this style of offense, it's hard to pick out the tackle.
Gang tackle is if you need to get as many guys, many hats to the ball as you can get, Coach.
The football guys, the splits are really tight, and that means the defense is all up in a scrum. It kind of resembles a little bit of a rugby style here.
Now, I mean, just speaking of the splits you just mentioned, Coach, is Lackey's going to get the first down here. Like my school, when I was in high school, we ran the wing T. But we had we like to get the 2-foot splits because our approach was you get different angles.
Gotcha.
But here we have tight splits and it's really effective. I mean, it's like you said, it looks kind of like a rugby scrum, but you get a lot of momentum going forward. And what I've liked to see, what I like so far in this game. Our O-line is we're resetting the line of scrimmage.
Right.
Here we go again, tight split here. Dylan Lackey's like a yard off the ball.
And Cortez is going to carry. And defensive back number 10, Blake Johnson, a junior, on the tackle for a short gain.
Boy, on that play right there, Coach, one thing you like to see is after Braden Carroll handed that ball off, he was going up the field looking for somebody to crush.
It's a Brett Favre kind of situation.
I like it when your quarterback hits somebody.
That's right. How about a penalty? Remember that? And remember the Titans on the quarterback?
On the quarterback? Come on, Coach.
Come on, Coach. So 2nd and 9, ball placed at the 26-yard line of Fayetteville.
Gordon in motion.
And Carroll a pass.
Throw it. Got a man. Who's that big? Connor Artran Nice catch by the big fella. There's another big guy with some wheels, Coach.
You're right, and that's tight end sneaking out there. Something we haven't seen a whole lot, but there is a flag on the play, and I don't like the way we're walking this one off.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be a hold. Backing up. Illegal man downfield. Wow. Never seen that called, or maybe I wonder if they're saying that Connor was off the ball. Maybe he didn't report, or,
Well, and I thought like 71 might have been, and I don't know the rule. We need John Coleman in here for the rule. I think it's a 5-yard deal. Past 5 yards, you can't be, but
yeah.
But a nice throw and catch for Carroll to Autran, and the illegal man downfield is going to erase a big place. Yeah, so 2nd and 16. Ball just outside of the 30.
Oh, it's dangerous. Have to fall on that one.
Yeah, and a pitch behind Evan Gordon. And Jermaine, we're going the wrong direction.
Going the wrong direction there. And, our offense is not, this type of offense, this style of offense is not built to, if you're third and 16, you're not built to get chunk plays.
Not to be negative, Nelly.
Not to be negative, but
3rd and 22, actually.
Oh, okay, 3rd and 22. Sorry.
I hate to be that guy.
But yeah, our offense, this style of offense is not built to, to get chunk plays. Again, we're not a 5-wide, 4-wide team. So this is probably going to be another run up the middle. And
that, again, is lackey.
Mm-hmm. And I think we're kind of in no man's land here. So, Coach, we probably go for it here. It's a little bit too long for a field goal, and, it's kind of I guess you could punt it, but, you risk of kicking it out the back of the end zone. So I'm thinking
the play clock has gone black.
Oh, uh-oh. So this is probably a situation where they're going to kick
the game clock is continuing, but no play clock on the scoreboard.
So I'm guessing
we're going to go forward with it.
Yeah, the refs are going to keep the play clock on the field, keep the time on the field. Oh, it's going to be a quick kick. There we go. Nice kick, nice bounce. Great execution by Evan Gordon. Pins him on the 1-yard line. Wow. Great execution by the quarterback there, Braden Carroll.
Yes, and a nice one-step release. And he's going to knock that thing dead inside the 1.
So Fayetteville's going to have 99.9 yards to go.
Jaden Cortez is going to nail him down there inside the 1. So nice play by, I guess we're going to call it a special teams play, even though it was the offense that was on there. But it's part of the game. We'll call it part of the game, the special teams game.
So it's Hank Hendricks is your quarterback for the Bulldogs. He's put up some big numbers so far this year. Has a big arm.
And he's going to use it right off the bat.
And just,
and on the money, but
was that number 6 there?
Charles Whitlow, senior wide receiver.
I think he kind of lost that one in the lights, like baseball. He had several steps. He was open, but just kind of lost it in the lights there.
They give him a little cushion.
Yeah.
Give him a little cushion. Because he ran by us right there. We had 2 of them on him, but we didn't have the foot speed to stay with him.
We're going to hand it off. That's going to be he's going to get about 4 on that play.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 5.
And that's going to be your ball carrier. That's going to be number 2. That is Caleb Johnson. Scored the 2-point conversion there on the opening touchdown.
Gibson Ricketts, number 35 for Heritage, is going to make the stop. It's going to be 3rd and about 6 yards at the 6-yard line.
Hendricks.
And he's going to sneak out.
He's got a man.
And he's got him, and he's got some space. And
just tripped up there. That's number 6. That's probably a touchdown-saving tackle by Samuel Klein there.
Ball was received by Kenyon Johnson, senior wide receiver. It's going to be a 42-yard gain out to the 43 of Fayetteville, 1st and 10.
So Fayetteville moving the ball. It's going to be another pass, a screen pass out there, covered very well. Great tackle there. That's number 1. That's Camden Isbell. So really hadn't seen Camden play defense. That's number 9. Sorry, that's not Camden. That's Marquez Watkins.
Yeah, Marcus Watkins, a sophomore defensive back.
Sophomore
Marcus is 175 pounds. Might be a little heavy. And there's good job by Jake Stout. He's going to make the tackle at the 50-yard line to bring up 3rd down. It was a nice play out in space, and I think very quickly in this game, that's where the War Eagles are going to have to be good, Jermaine.
Yeah. Jake Stout has been our big play guy defensively all season. Another great tackle there. Had a guy, great open field tackle. A lot of times you see those, and there's a running back, Caleb Johnson, with a good gain there. He's going to get that one down to about the 10-yard line.
Samuel Klein on the stop for Heritage, but Fayetteville moving, starting inside their own 1, and they have moved it downfield quickly. Mm-hmm. Ball placed at the 15 of Heritage, 1st and 10.
Hendricks going to set up a screen, nice little tunnel screen there. He's going to break to the outside, and
that's your man again, Jake Stout, saving a touchdown.
Making another touchdown. Wow.
You guys in football call those making tackles in space.
And I tell you, that's one of the hardest things to do, Coach, is like I was so glad I was an offensive lineman. I mean, trying to tackle a guy that's, because it's all about, with Fayetteville's offense is all about mismatches. You're going to try to get you guys with speed out in space and, force the Heritage defenders to make a tackle. And that's Johnson. He's going to be in for the...
He's short.
Short, okay. He's short that time.
Caleb Johnson.
But, yeah, their offense, I mean, they've taken advantage of some mismatches in space. Hank Hendricks has a big arm. He's able to connect with some receivers. And, nice tackle there.
Ooh. Santiago Cortez with the tackle for loss, putting the ball back outside the 2. So this is going to bring up 3rd and goal.
So I'm thinking Fayetteville. They're lining up in a tight formation here at the goal line. So expecting a run here.
And you got it. And there's Johnson.
Off, and he
is in.
He's in. Touchdown.
He's in for the score. There was a pile-up, about a 22-car pile-up there at the goal line, but he got in.
Yeah.
And that's going to make it 14-0, 14-0 Fayetteville here early in this one. 3:09 left in the first.
So one thing, Coach, we proved we can move the ball on them. I mean, we just need to.
We made 2 mistakes.
Yeah, it's just the mistakes. I mean, got down, had a guy downfield illegally, and then had a bad fumble there that we recovered, and we just we can move the ball. We just need to cut down on the mistakes. I mean, we're playing clean. That penalty is I mean, I've never seen an illegal shift or illegal man downfield in the wing T offense. I mean, but hey, it happened.
It happened.
Yeah, but we've proven, we can be physical with these guys. I mean, our O-line was knocking those. We're resetting the line of scrimmage constantly on their first drive. So let's just see if we can continue with that. Again, a lot of pride on that on this War Eagle sideline. I mean, these kids have, they've competed all year. They've never quit, and that's kind of what you want to see. And now they're kind of expecting an onside kick here as everyone's getting closer.
Yeah, and Heritage has been an onside kicking juggernaut all season, so it was just kind of like we're going to get back at them. And there's another
Oh,
and
we
we're
touched
not
it,
going to
and
get
that's
that
gonna-
one.
Yeah, they're going to pick that one up. And I think that wouldn't have went 10 if our guy wouldn't have touched it, I don't think it would have went 10 yards, so that would have been a penalty. But, hey, that's tough. That kid sees the ball coming at him, and, you kind of, about 100 different things are going through your mind,
Yeah, I would say the level of anxiety really spiked when you see that ball take its second hop. And being a former baseball player, I know what that feels like.
Hey, I was the O-line coach. I was an O-lineman. I didn't have good hands. I wasn't on the hands team.
I didn't have one. We didn't have these nice turf fields to play on either. And there's the.
Oh, and he's going to break a tackle there.
And that's Jaden Nicholson all the way down, going to break another tackle. But we're going to have an illegal block on number 1. And that's Catvion Taylor is going to be caught with an illegal block at the 20. So that's going to bring that one back.
So I'm wondering, are they going to mark it at the spot of the foul? So would that still be a first down? And
if it's an illegal block or a blindside block or something, it's 15 yards from that where that flag is.
Oh, okay.
Block in the back, I think, is a 10-yard.
Yeah,
So they're going to, from the spot of the foul, they're going to move the ball back 10 yards. So it's going to place the ball at the 36-yard line of Heritage. It's going to be first down. As we're quickly seeing here, and as we see every year with the Fayetteville Bulldogs, a speed advantage.
Yes. I mean, get those guys in open space. I mean, this is like, number 11, I want to say he's about the 4th player that's caught the ball. So Hank Hendricks is spreading the ball out, getting your speed guys in open space. And there's right up the middle. There's a running back, Johnson, and he will score.
It's going to make the score 21-0. 2:43 left here in the first.
Fayetteville, they're it's like the talent's there. I mean, they've had a bad, well, to their standards, according to their standards, they've had a bad year, a down year. But hey, the talent's on display right now. I mean,
a lot of speed.
Good scheme. I know they have to figure they're trying to figure some things out, and come playoff. I mean, they will be a playoff team, but they're dangerous. I mean, I'd hate to play them. I'd hate to be the team that has to play them in the playoffs.
So the kick is up and good by Fayetteville kicker Ethan Farthing, Farthing, freshman kicker according to the roster here. So he's going to make it 22-0 in favor of the Bulldogs, and we got to field an onside kick, Jermaine.
Yeah, because I mean, if conventional wisdom of what we've been seeing is like they're going to try it again. We got guys in the right place. We just have to, make the play. Like I said, onside kicks are they're one of the toughest things to defend. I mean, it's still there's no science to it. It's just sometimes you just got to get lucky. Let's see.
So Farthing is going to onside kick it to this side of the field, and very well played by Samuel Klein. He's going to catch it, and he's going to get down at the Heritage 49-yard line.
And Fayetteville's kicker on that one, Coach, you see the way he kicked it. It took that huge hop.
Yeah.
That's what he was trying to do.
That's what you're trying to get.
Yeah, you're trying to get that big bounce.
We used to call them bunny hops when we played baseball. Looking for that bunny hop because them short hoppers, they usually end up underneath your chin or out into the outfield. So anyway, Heritage is going to take over at the 49-yard line. And kind of a tipping point in this game right here for the War Eagles to kind of get back in it. They've kind of weathered a storm here. They need to keep the ball for a while and put one in the end zone. 2:43 left here in the first.
And, this is one of the benefits to this, to that onside. It's a short field. You're not having to drive 80 yards. This is a very manageable. If you can, if you get the run game going and get some momentum, you can take it down the field pretty quickly here.
Carroll's going to keep that one for a gain of 1, bringing up 2nd and 9. Not a time to panic, and not a system to get in a hurry. And the way Fayetteville moves the ball down the field, we want to keep that offense on the sideline as long as possible.
This game, your best defense might be your offense.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's hard to understand. I know it's really difficult for some players to realize that the other team can't score if we have the ball. So, and Carroll's going to keep that one.
Nice run. The physical run by Carroll there. I like it, Coach. I like it when your quarterback can run somebody over.
Jax Tidwell, junior linebacker, on the stop for Fayetteville, bringing up 3rd and 4. Ball across into Fayetteville territory, spotted at the 45-yard line.
So it's 3rd and manageable. That's the biggest thing with this offense. You got to stay on schedule. Stay on schedule. 3rd and short, 3rd and mid. That's the area where you want to be. Carroll.
Inside handoff to Cortez. He's going to maybe get a couple.
Yeah, probably give him 2 yards there. So it's 4th, and of course,
4th.
You're going for it.
4th and 3.
Would be a good time for that tight end pop pass that we saw earlier. We got the penalty on UCF. How Fayetteville's DBs are up on the ball. They got like 9 guys around the line of scrimmage here.
and I know you're listening to a basketball coach, but kids like to creep. Things happen like that, and they just keep creeping. And it's first down for Evan Gordon and a nice run around the right side. You're kind of on your guys all the time. I know what's happening, but you can't get we're creeping up.
And another testament to this offensive line. They had 9 guys around the line of scrimmage, and Coach, we were still able to get a first down. That's really positive for us.
Yeah, you got to look to like the development going forward with a lot of these offensive linemen. Wesley Wybert, Julian Medina, the 2 sophomore players, and that's going to be the end of the first period. And with that. And with the end of the first period, Jermaine, we'll take a short break.
Folks on the field right now, giving a shout out to the state champs, the 2025 state champion boys soccer team. The Heritage boys soccer team capped a fantastic season last year in Conway, beating Catholic. Or they beat Bentonville, then they beat the Little Rock Catholic High Rockets in a shootout in penalty kicks. Down at UCA last year to capture the school's first state championship in soccer. Really got to watch a lot of their games last year as I was the play-by-play
You got it.
for soccer.
You got a lot of experience, about as much as I have in football.
Which they were a fun group to watch. I really like what Coach Saavedra has done with this program. And, really, really good group of kids. I got to meet with them before the Springdale game last year. And, just really good, humble, hardworking kids. And, they're a great representation for Heritage High School. And
really a testament of just being really, really good defensively. Wasn't there like 6 ties? They had like 6 ties where nobody scored.
And their goal, as Darren, our PA announcer, mentioned, Nicholas Moreno got the goalkeeper of the year in the state of Arkansas. I mean, that kid was like a wall.
Yeah.
And this is Carson. Miss Carson Coleman. She's going to interview Coach Saavedra.
Hey, War Eagles! I'm Carson Coleman. Today I'm here with head soccer coach, Coach Saavedra. Coach Saavedra, we made school history, and you also made history as a coach. Tell us a little bit about last season and all the awesome things that happened.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for all the great coverage last season. This was a really good group of boys that just came out here and worked hard every day. And we had a first All-American. We had multiple first team All-Conference, and obviously we had our first state championship as a team in school history. So it was definitely a year to remember.
Yeah, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Well, we're back.
Same thing happened this year.
Heritage
Go
with
War
a
Eagles.
nice gain on first down and a pitch back to what looked to be Evan Gordon for a short gain on second down, bringing up third and what looks to be about 5 yards.
Staying on schedule. Stay on schedule. That's the biggest thing with this offense. I mean, penalties. Not to say that you have to be perfect, but penalties are not what you want with this style of offense. You want to stay, like I mentioned before, you want to stay third, medium, third, and short. That's the area you want to be in.
So 3rd and 5, Carroll under center. And we're going to sneak one out. Oh. And they had Autran wide open up the seam, but Carroll unable to get the play off. So it's going to be a loss of about 7, bringing up 4th and 13.
It's going to be Kumbanga Myers and number 17, Caden Walters there with the pressure, bringing up 4th. Or you think we'll see another quick kick here, Coach? Or
possibly, but you're getting into the area there where you might.
Yeah, they're going.
Looking for a flag, possibly. And they're going to take time out and
punt it, probably.
The other night at the Northside game, they scored a touchdown in overtime to tie the game, or to be down 1. And they came out to kick a field goal or extra point, and Coach Munoz called timeout. Coach Shinsley and I were doing the game, and it was like, why didn't we? And I said, they might change their mind. And they did.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, no, because that back had 375 yards.
Yes.
He set a conference record rushing the ball.
Oh, wow.
375 yards rushing. And they gave him the ball, and then he threw a pass.
Yeah. And he overthrew the guy.
He overthrew the guy. And what was missed on the play was there was a holding penalty. So even if they would have caught it, they would have moved them 10 yards back.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't realize he set a conference record. And if you go back and think back to all the great running backs that have been in this conference, for him to set a conference record, I mean, wow.
Yeah, and I was watching him trot out there and say, hey, just let him kick that extra point. Yeah. We haven't tackled number 2 all night. So here we go, 4th and 13, and Heritage is in formation to go for it. And they're going to
quick kick.
And he's going to get the ball off.
Oh, he's going to kick.
And the ball is muffed.
Better pick it up.
And he makes a move, and this does not look good.
Hits the sideline. It looks like he's going to be corralled.
He's going to have the ball out of bounds at the 38-yard line, but a flag down at the 20.
Kendrick Williams, that is the Arkansas commit, showing the speed there. Let's see what the flag's about.
Well, it was kind of when you start running laterally, a holding.
It's going to be on Fayetteville.
So that hold occurred at the 20. So they're going to put the ball inside the 10. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times, Jermaine, you get one of those illegal crackback blocks, which we used to celebrate years ago.
Helmet sticker. an attaboy.
now that's not an attaboy, and that's a 15-yard penalty, which is good. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's, the way, I'm an old school guy, and, a lot of times I kind of, get frustrated with the different rules in football, especially, because to me it seems like the rules are set up to benefit offenses more. But, there is keeping our game safer, which is always appreciated. Ooh, nice. Ooh.
That's Kenyon Johnson on the reception.
Boy, he's going to get hammered by number 4, and he's still down.
Diego Juarez is on the. Check that. That's Samuel Klein on the.
Yeah, that might
looks like he might have lost his air there.
Yeah, that might be a little friendly fire there, because number 4 came in there. Diego Juarez came in there like a heat-seeking missile.
Well, Hank Hendricks is, the quarterback for Fayetteville, is not disappointed. He has a collegiate arm. Ball swung out to Johnson.
And for the most part, Coach, the arm strength, obvious arm talent, he's pretty accurate. He hasn't, a lot of kids you see, boy, they have a big arm, but, where are they throwing the ball?
Exactly.
where are they throwing it?
Yeah.
But, and he's strong-armed and accurate,
That last completion was in front of the safety and behind the cornerback. Mm-hmm. So a really nice throw. And he has time. He's going to go for a lot right there.
And he's got him.
Oof.
That's another touchdown for the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Who was that? That's
Tavion Taylor on the reception. But a lot of speed and a quarterback that has a tremendous arm. That ball was thrown from, the 45-yard line of Fayetteville and was caught
at the 5.
And caught at the 5. And I know you geometry people, that was on the hypotenuse. That wasn't straight down the field. That was to the pylon. So that was even farther than a 55-yard throw, right on the money.
Extra point is good, and with that, your score is 29. Fayetteville up 29-0. Right now, just bewildered right now. I mean, it's like we said, the talent, Fayetteville talent's on display. They got speed, quarterback with a live arm. They're spreading us out, and they're finding mismatches on tunnel screen. I mean, they've done it a bunch of different ways.
They've got a lot of weapons.
Yeah, a lot of weapons.
And they should have a lot of weapons. They have a lot of resources and a lot of enrollment. Mm-hmm. So they, in a high school that sits a block away from Razorback Stadium. Yeah. So.
Also, I heard the transfer portal was good to them too. So they had a couple of kids transfer in. It's like Bentonville. They had their transfer portal. They had a nice transfer portal year.
It's the saddest cotton to that. But when you're in an area like we're at, and we have, basically 7 high schools within 15 minutes of each other. There's going to be a lot of movement.
Yeah.
It's just too easy to get from place to place.
Yeah. And not only just like they're big high schools. Here's Fayetteville again.
They're offsides. Fayetteville's offsides.
Yeah, that's fantastic. They throw the flag.
So easy to get place to place. It's just the world we live in. It's just that simple.
Yeah. See a flag. Are they going to? Surely they aren't going to make them. No, there's flags down. So yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure of the recovery or if Fayetteville recovered the onside kick or if they were, if it was out of bounds. But anyway you cut it, they were offsides. The freshman kicker went up there and did the old shot fake, as we would say in basketball, and the rest of the players kept running across the line, and the flags came out. So ball's going to be placed at the 35, and we'll try it again.
Re-kick. I wonder if they'll still attempt the onside, or they're just going to boot this one deep.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to stop onside kicking until they get to the 35-yard or 35-point deficit if they can. And there they go, and they kick it deep.
This one. Covered well. That's number 8 there. Jaden Strickland, receiver. Nice coverage there.
Ball going to be placed at the 21.
So Heritage back on offense. Fayetteville's defense is starting to stiffen up against that run here in the last couple of series. They have pretty good size on that D line. I mean, we don't have heights and weights for them, but just looking at the uniform, they got some thick kids down there on that defensive front.
So the carry by Gordon.
That's going to be a...
Caden Dobbins comes out of the bottom of that pile for Fayetteville for the tackle defensive lineman.
So going to give them 3 on that play. Yeah, it's going to be a gain 3.5.
2nd and 6. 8:30 remaining here in the second period.
Heritage having some success, on that inside run. I'm thinking we're going to have to put the ball in the air a little bit here, because especially we keep, that, like I said, Fayetteville's keeping 8 and 9 guys, across the line of scrimmage. They're susceptible. They might be susceptible. That's the word I'm looking for, to a pass over the top. I mean, we've seen Connor Otrand get open.
Yeah, and he caught a pass with a penalty, and he was open the time that Braden Carroll got sacked.
Yeah.
But,
and Connor, he'd catch it. He'll run. He can do some damage before he's caught.
Yeah.
He's really him and Dylan really real deceptive. Have some deceptive speed for big bodies.
And Evan Gordon carries for a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 4th, and we're going to have to punt this one.
Caden Walters, a defensive lineman for Fayetteville, on the stop. 4th, and looks to be about 5 yards. I say this every week, and people probably get tired of me saying it, but from a basketball coach's standpoint, I don't think it matters if Fayetteville gets it at the 1 or gets it at your own 30. They're going to be. It almost might be easier to guard them, defend them with a compressed field. Mm-hmm. So even though we're here at 4th and 4 or 4th and 5, way down here at our 26-yard line, this basketball coach would go for it.
Yeah.
So you understand what I'm saying there. Hear what I said. This basketball coach would go for it.
And speaking of basketball coach, it's about that time, isn't it?
We are getting to the point of we're tired of practicing.
It's time to go. Well, like the football, it's time to go hit somebody else, huh?
And the 17-year-old brain thinks he has it.
Yeah.
But we're going to find out in about 10 days whether we have it or not. So we'll open the season at home against Jonesboro.
Nice.
Perennial power in the state.
Yes.
And what we feel is one of the premier tip-off events in Northwest Arkansas, maybe in the state, with November 13th and 14th right here at War Eagle Arena. So we'll have teams like Rogers, Harbor, Morrilton, who was in a state,
championship game last year.
State championship game last year. Jonesboro, multi-state champion in multiple classifications. A school that had a lot of success in Lamar High School over the last few years. So we feel like we've got some things going on in the arena that would be fun to watch. So we're hoping that you won't be listening to anybody do it on the stream, that you'll be in the seats eating popcorn, watching some basketball here in a couple weeks.
Absolutely. Folks, come out. Just like Coach said, it's one of the premier tournaments. The Arvest
It's a fumble.
Like we
got it. Well, this is different than the Arvest, Jermaine.
Oh, okay.
The Arvest will happen in December, and that's another
big time tournament. Okay.
Yeah. So back to football.
Yeah.
Boom. Back to football. We're going to recover that. Number 4, that was Drake Knock, a running back, junior running back and return guy for Fayetteville, mishandled it, and he's got kind of the I screwed up limp as he walks back off the field. And I'm not saying that he's not hurt. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but you know how we all are. Things hurt worse when things didn't, really go our way when we kind of made a mistake.
I like that, Coach. The I screwed up limp.
So anyway, Heritage is going to have the ball at the Fayetteville 41. 1st and 10, 6:38 here left in the second period. And there's some flags up in the air. And
it's like a false start or offsides.
Well, the flag came back from the back.
Yeah, I was like the ref. Yeah, so he might have. No, he wouldn't have called a false start. He didn't have a good look. So I'm thinking that, well, the only thing he could have called was a false start if he saw somebody move.
Oh, we're just going to give Fayetteville or Heritage 5 yards for some reason. We just, we waved at us and said 5, and we pointed. So.
Yeah, the ref kind of looked in the booth, Coach. We're like, no, take him back.
I'm not really sure what just happened. The flag happened. I mean, I'm going to give the guy, the back judge there, he had some good elevation on the flag because it was in the air first. It had some good hang time. But we have no idea why we got 5 yards, but we'll take it. Gordon is going to
Gordon and inside. There's a lot of things going on with that play. So Gordon took the pitch and then like an inside shovel pass to Isbell, but it was sniffed out.
It's a loss of 2 on the play. It looks really dangerous, but I guess that is a forward pass, isn't it?
Yes, shovel pass.
So if Camden would have just muffed it, it wouldn't have mattered. It'd been incomplete.
For shovel passes count as passing yards. But Fayetteville wasn't fooled on that one. That was a nice little wrinkle. We hadn't seen that one before this year. Nice little wrinkle.
And Camden has got some escapability.
Yes.
Not a big guy, but has got some speed.
Yeah. That's like I always say every broadcast. I mean, when number 1 has the ball in his hands, folks, hold your breath because, something spectacular could happen. And here he is again.
And he's going to get back to the 40.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
Yeah. Boy, I'd like to see us get Isbell out in space. Just see what he can do with the ball.
Yeah, and everything's so tight in there. He's not a between the tackles runner.
Yeah.
And a Ravens fan. So they did have a nice game the other night.
Yeah.
The Isbell family, we have a relationship with, and even though we're Packer fans at the Olsen household, the Isbell family, Ravens fans.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that the Cowboys get healthy at some point in the season. Carroll back to pass. Has Autran just overshot him a little bit.
He had some space in between the 2 safeties back there, but unable to come up with it. Ball's going to be still placed on the 40, 4th and 8.
So they're
4th and 9.
So I think you're in no man's territory here. Either you go for it or you quick kick it. I see Julian Castaneda.
Don't say that too loud. He's a quarterback.
Oh. I see he's checking into the game.
He's checking in.
So.
There's...
He's kind of.
You remember the Titans? Why are they putting another quarterback in there?
Castaneda, he's lined up at a wing back position. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to throw it, and he has a man. Oh,
he had him open. Had him open. A pass intended for Diego Cervantes, that tight end, and he had a step. And we didn't want to let the cat out of the bag, but we have some inside information. And when number 11 went running in there going, wait a minute.
Oh, this is a nice throw, too.
Yeah, just
missed him. Yeah. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. It will be the Bulldogs football on the 40-yard line, 39.5-yard line.
So Hank Hendricks, the junior quarterback, back in shotgun.
Oh, we get a false start here, or we call it timeout, looks like. I think Coach Munoz, I think a timeout was called by Heritage.
So 29-0, your score here in the second period. And with that timeout, let's take one with them. We're back here, 29-0 the score, 4:41 left in the second period. Hank Hendricks, the quarterback for Fayetteville, in shotgun. And handoff given to that man, Caleb Johnson, and he is...
Was that number 17?
Oh, sorry, my fault.
Running back
different running back.
Terrence Gordon.
Terrence Garden.
Has some nice speed.
They have some big helmets. I mean...
Well, they're wearing those, what do you call them, those skull cap
They
guys.
get a little distracted.
Yeah.
And Hendricks is going to air one out, and he's going to run.
Got him, man. Oh, great defensive play. And he's still... That was covered very well. Who was that on the covers there?
Marcus Watkins, a sophomore defense.
Sophomore.
He was there, the ball a little bit underthrown, went through his hands, hit him in the helmet, popped up, and almost turned into a touchdown for Fayetteville, but it's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball placed at the 38-yard line of Heritage.
Great defensive play by the sophomore there. You love to see that. There's Gordon again. He's going to bounce it to the outside. Tries to stutter step and run over.
And that's Watkins.
Watkins.
Mark is a very, very quiet young man, basketball player as well, but very, very hard-nosed, as you can see. Sophomore, played on our freshman team last year, and as you can imagine, a really, really good defender on a basketball floor and a good sophomore cornerback. Another one of those young guys that is going to give you a little optimism as we go forward.
Coach, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but and you'll love me saying this. To me, the best athletes in the world play in the NBA. I mean,
I won't disagree with you.
And the example that I always point to, do you remember Glenn Davis, Big Baby Davis?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, somebody that he was like, what, 6'8", 300-plus pounds?
Yeah, he was a big lad.
And was nimble enough to play in the NBA. That's insane.
Right.
Yeah.
And the tunnel screen there,
Yeah.
back to football, Santiago Cortez makes a really nice play for no gain. So a good defensive play by Heritage. Yeah, I don't disagree. And obviously I'm biased as a basketball coach, but yeah, the athleticism in that is amazing.
Yeah. Hendricks has gone the whole way. He's going back to pass. Good protection there.
All complete.
A little high.
To Charles Whitlow.
Really, I've been really impressed by Fayetteville's offensive line. You can see that they're forming a nice pocket for him because, Hendricks is able to, you see Elijah Warren Smith coming along the outside. He's able to step up. Hendricks is able to step up and deliver a strike there. He's on numerous times so far tonight. Offensive tackles are really doing a great job, and here's another great job.
And another pass deflected, a chance to intercept, and Marcus defends another play there in the corner of the end zone. So good job, Marcus.
Coach, you gotta work with him on his hands. Because they always say, and I don't want to disrespect any kids. The reason why kids play defensive back is because they can't catch.
He does all right with a basketball, but obviously Hendricks is slinging that thing and. Ball scooting through. The ball is given to 17.
Gordon again, bounced to the outside.
And
nifty.
a nice tackle by Jake Stout, going to bring him down at the 6-yard line. 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2 with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in the half. Fayetteville once again on the move. mixing it up. You know, they're doing it with the run. They're doing it with the pass as well. Hendricks gets a snap, goes to Gordon. Gordon gets strung out. Great defensive effort by a host of Eagles there. Elijah Smith finally getting to that ball carrier.
And Santiago Cortez in on the tackle, along with Marcus Watkins.
He's been everywhere.
He's everywhere.
And he's a great defender, you know, really, you know, he's in good position. And he's also a willing tackler. And that's another thing they say about DBs. They don't like to tackle.
That's right.
But
they're going to roll out here with Hendricks. He's running out of space.
He's going to throw it in the end zone and
touchdown.
Well, it looks like that ball was going to be low there for a while. Found just enough space. Guy broke open there at the last minute. And Hendricks with I believe that's his third touchdown pass.
Hendricks is the best quarterback I've seen. I haven't done every game, and I haven't seen Bentonville and Bentonville West and those others. And I'm sure they have talented kids too, but from what I've witnessed, Hank Hendricks is the best quarterback that I've seen
as far as
in my seat this season.
And I would agree, Coach. As far as you know, just like traditional type quarterback. I mean, you know, Jeff Regan at Rogers, he's the off platform, you know, speed guy. You know, likes to, you know, can make plays with his feet. Hendricks is the, you know, it's just a different style. He's the drop back, you know, throw the ball, you know, 50 yards down the field type guy.
And in that particular play, he was moving to his right.
Yeah.
But he did angle the ball back into maybe a location you probably wouldn't want your quarterback to throw at.
Yeah.
And ended up finding pay dirt. So
yeah,
he made a very, very accurate throw that I don't know a lot of high school kids that I've seen in the last 4 or 5 years could make that throw.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. And, you know, I remember, well, I've seen Bentonville a couple of times this year. Bentonville, their quarterback is blessed with a lot of talent around him. Like, he has 2 SEC caliber receivers, and they don't even lead the team in receptions. They have this other guy. I mean, that's just an embarrassment of riches.
Yeah.
You know, just like, you know, what's on display here tonight. I mean, but Hank Hendricks is you know, he's good. And I mean, he has a college arm.
And he's got good size.
And he's got good size.
He looks to be a 6'2" to 6'4" kid. We don't have any heights or weights on Fayetteville, but that's what he kind of looks like. He has no problem seeing over the line. So,
yeah.
So the kick is going to go out of bounds. One of the few mistakes the Bulldogs have made, but they just kicked one about 10 yards out of bounds at the 30-yard line. So Heritage is going to take over at the 35 with 1:25 remaining here in the second period.
Again, you're probably looking at you know, the style of offense that Heritage has. You know, we're not built to, you know, we're going to have to pass a little bit more than we've been doing it. I mean, we're not, you know, that's the thing about us is, you know, if we need to put the ball in the air a whole bunch of times, you know, it's just something that you're just not going to see from Heritage, you know.
And the pitch to Jaden Cortez and Fayetteville all over that.
It's going to be a loss of about 3 there. Yeah. Again, you know, Fayetteville has 2 guys deep, you know, 8 guys or 9 guys around the line of scrimmage. You know, even your cornerbacks, I mean, you know, and I'm sure the Fayetteville corners are like, man, I hate this type of game.
I know. I'm just going to sit back here and watch my buddies make all the tackles.
Yeah, and man, I just don't want to keep tackling big guys like Dylan Lackey and Evan Gordon. Ooh.
Cortez on the carry. He's going to get a couple of yards back to the original line of scrimmage, and then he is going to get smoked.
Yeah. That Tidwell.
That was the defensive number 17, I believe, Caden Walters.
Yeah, boy, he came up and laid a blow there.
I will again have to say we so appreciate a Fayetteville roster that has the defensive players highlighted in gray and the offensive players in white in order for us to see, because otherwise we'd just be guessing.
Yeah. And one thing this year, with the games that I've done, I mean, everybody has been so gracious. All the teams have been so gracious in getting us rosters, and that's going to be halftime. But, we really appreciate it. I mean, sometimes I sit at my desk at work and do research, and I'm allowed to do stuff like that, which, that's really helpful. I don't sound like a total,
We don't want to sound like schmucks.
Yeah, that's right. And with that, hey, it's halftime, folks. So your score is 36-0 Fayetteville halftime, and we will catch you on the at the start of the third quarter.
To attend Arkansas State,
I think
majoring in
feelings
animal
were
science and
definitely-
minoring in pre-vet. Senior Brianna Gardner.
I think feelings were definitely hurt.
Welcome our next round of Heritage Senior, Gabriel Graham. Gabriel, we all know hero. We got 4,000 program. He's been a member of the Heritage for 4 years and has been an integral part of the Drone Line. Education in biological engineering. Senior Kai Lloyd Hutchison.
Our next Pride of Heritage senior is Denise Lopez. Denise is being escorted by her mother, Juliet Barrientos. She's been a member of the Pride of Heritage for 4 years and currently serves as the uniform captain. After graduation, Denise plans on joining the Air Force National Guard and go to the U of A. Denise Lopez. Welcome our next senior, Parker Logan. Parker is being escorted by his parents, Melody and Dave Logan. He's been a member of the Pride of Heritage Drumline for 4 years and has served as the Drumline section leader for 2 years. After graduation, Parker plans on pursuing an education and career in video production. Senior Parker Logan. Our next Pride of Heritage senior is Emily Maxwell. Emily is being escorted by her parents, Kyle and Laura. She has been a member of the Pride of Heritage Color Guard and Winter Guard and currently serves as the Color Guard drill captain. After graduation, Emily plans on attending the U of A and pursuing a degree in advertising and public relations. Senior Emily Maxwell. Our next senior is Pablo Melendez Succi. Pablo is being escorted by his parents, Maria and Manuel Melendez. He has been a member of the Pride of Heritage Drumline for 4 years and has been a member of the prestigious Lotus Percussion Ensemble for 2 years. After graduation, Pablo plans on attending the University of Arkansas, majoring in industrial engineering with a minor in music. Senior Pablo Melendez Succi. Welcome our next senior, Noelia Merlos. No is being escorted by her parents Alma and Salvador and brothers Luis and Junior. She has been a member of the Pride of Heritage for 4 years and currently serves as the trumpet drill captain and flugelhorn soloist. After graduation, Noelia plans to go to the University of Arkansas and study exercise science to become an athletic trainer. Senior Noelia Merlos. Our next senior is Alessia Penales. Alessia is being escorted by her mother, Ariana Winberry, and her stepfather, James. She has been a member of the Pride of Heritage for 4 years and serves as the clarinet section leader and currently utilizes her talents in the front ensemble. After graduation, Alicia plans to finish her associate's degree from NWAC in criminal justice. Senior Alessia Penales. Our next Pride of Heritage senior is Camila Perez. Camila is being escorted by her mother Miriam Garcia and her father Abraham Perez. She has been a member of the Pride of Heritage for 4 years and served as the Low Reed section leader for 2 years. After graduation, Camila plans to go to the University of Arkansas and major in supply chain management. Senior Camila Perez. Welcome our next Pride of Heritage senior, Aiden Salazar. Aiden is being escorted by his mother and father. He's been a member of the Pride of Heritage for 4 years and currently serves as the trombone section leader. After graduation, Aiden plans on joining the Air Force and continuing his pursuit in music and the arts. Senior Aiden Salazar. Our next Pride of Heritage senior is Ava Scheller. Ava is being escorted by her parents, Carla and local legend Kyle Scheller. She's been a member of the Pride of Heritage for 4 years and was the flute section leader for 1 year and has been a drum major for the past 2 years. Currently serving Heritage as their head drum major. After graduation, Ava plans to attend the University of Arkansas to receive an undergraduate degree in human development and family sciences with an end goal to practice family law. Ladies and gentlemen, Ava Scheller. And finally, welcome senior Elliot Christopher Ryan Tompkins. ECOD is being escorted by his parents Grant and Jennifer Tompkins. He has been a member of the Pride of Heritage for 4 years and currently serves as the tuba section leader. After graduation, Elliot plans on trying to break into comedy or voice acting. Senior Elliot Christopher Ryan Tompkins. And those are our seniors. Let's hear it for every single one of these guys! Hey guys. All right, band, you know what to do. Come on out. All of y'all parents, get on out of here. Watch this band from the sideline. If you might want to
want to take some of the trophies? Camilla, don't fall with that one. Band, get out here. It's time to have some fun. And this is the Pride of Heritage. We will be performing at the State Marching Assessment on Monday in Little Rock at War Memorial Stadium. We will be competing with bands all across the state, and we will be having an awesome time. Friends, our show this year is Choose Joy, arranged by the famed composer Evan Van Doren. It has been an amazing year, and we are super excited to perform for you a portion of our show tonight, and it's going to be very exciting to have a joint and fun surprise for you at the end of our show today. So, without further ado, and no more gilding the lily, Drum Major, is your band ready? Please take the field in exhibition. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Pride of Heritage!
cheer and dance squads of Heritage for the combined performance of a lifetime, celebrating the amazing, the wonderful Halloween holiday festivities. This is Thriller.
Form your backyard? Visit fenceguys.com for a free estimate today. Fence Guys, proudly serving Northwest Arkansas.
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
At Our Best Bank, we believe financial confidence should be within reach for everyone. Whether you're just getting started, planning for your future, or starting a new chapter, we're here to help you plan and reach your goals every step of the way. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank. We believe.
At Fence Guys,
We're back. It says we'll be right back on this. Well, here we go, Jim.
Yeah, here we go.
We're just gonna take off, and we're gonna go here into the second half of football here at Gate Stadium. Fayetteville leading 36-0 against Heritage, and a little overwhelming speed we saw in the first half.
Yeah, Fayetteville, all the talent is on display tonight. They've had a uncharacteristically down year, quote unquote, for their standards, but the talent's there. I mean, they and it's all on display. Starting with their outstanding junior quarterback, Hank Hendricks. I mean, they've hurt us in a bunch of different ways offensively. They've hurt us with the deep ball. They've hurt us with the run. They've hurt us with the screen pass. And, offensively for the War Eagles, we've had some success somewhat running the football, but toward the end of that second half, at the end of the second quarter, I should say, Fayetteville started to stiffen up a little bit on the interior of that defensive line, and they've given us problems. For us to have any hope of getting back into this game, we're going to have to throw the ball. I mean, you're to the point where you're going to have to put the ball in the air, and unfortunately, with the score the way it is, we will be operating with a continuous clock throughout the second half. So we definitely, time is not on our side, Coach.
No, time is not on our side. But you go out there and play, and you do the best you can with what you have, and it's a chance to play and a chance to compete, and you make the most of it and forget about the scoreboard and move on. So Fayetteville will kick with their freshman kicker, Ethan Farling. He's going to kick it deep. They're going to let it. Camden's going to let it go.
Did it go out of bounds? It didn't. Well,
they're going to say touchback.
Okay, so it might have crossed the goal line, and then.
I'm going to say it didn't. I'm going to be that guy from the seats, with aging eyes from about 75 yards away, saying that ball was out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it went out of bounds. Maybe it just crossed in front of that pylon before it went out to the right side of the end zone. But Heritage will have the ball, 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line. Again, Braden Carroll's gone the whole way at quarterback, running the wing T formation. Man in motion.
And nothing going there.
Cortez, absolutely nothing doing there on that run.
Not tricking the Fayetteville Bulldog defensive line. They are getting into gaps, and they are causing havoc, as the football coaches say. They're causing havoc in the backfield for Heritage.
That's another tackle by Myers, Kumbunga Myers there. Man in that nose tackle position, that shade or nose or whatever you call it, one technique, it's a bunch of different
I know everybody uses a different name. It's funny because the people all think everybody uses the same terminology.
Yeah.
And we don't as coaches. It's not all called the same thing. And they got some push there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my gosh. And there's the first down for what I'm going to say, Carroll, the quarterback keeper, straight ahead. And they're going to move the stick. So so much for that defensive line from Fayetteville after round 2. They
That
were
looked
just
like
bulldozed.
like an advanced tush push there, or brotherly shove there.
Exactly.
Look at this, folks. Yeah, they just pushed him and just kept pushing.
They did, and they got through there quickly in a nice play, nice run by Carroll.
Oh, War Eagles have it. 1st and 10 on the 30, 31.
And inside handoff to Gordon.
Nice run there by the big guy, by the senior, Evan Gordon.
Now, Jermaine, I'm going to allude back to my football playing experience is 0. However, it would seem that as a defensive front here trying to defend Heritage, you have to be pretty disciplined.
Yes, disciplined and also technically sound. Like on that last run there, that big run by Carroll, one thing I noticed about the Bulldogs' defensive line is they didn't get their hands up. And they stood up, they weren't low and they didn't have good leverage. And there's another play, this play here. Not really good leverage there. You see their D lineman getting stood up, Coach. And that's one of the things they always tell you, low man wins.
Low man wins, yeah.
I mean, if you're getting stood up on that defensive line, getting driven backwards, especially at the interior part of that line, you're going to have a long day.
Yeah, and I guess that's one of the fears of this system. Then when you're a more talented group, and your offensive team is standing on the sideline for most of the game, and you see these 3, 4, or 5 yard runs, could put a little pressure on you.
I mean, the ideal, and there's Carroll, nice run there by the quarterback, and he's going to have some room with a stiff arm there, physical run by Braden there. That's going to be a gain of about 15 there, and that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the War Eagles at the 45.
So Heritage having some, as you football people, establishing the line of scrimmage.
I mean, the ideal game for Heritage, Coach, is with this style of offense, long, sustained drives, because with touchdowns. I mean, because if you can, here we go, 8 minutes left, and of course it's a running clock, but, if you can shave off 8, 9 minutes, he's going to be picked.
And that ball is picked off by Ty Harris, a sophomore defensive back.
They kind of they didn't get.
Had some things going.
Yeah.
And then the interception is going to give Fayetteville the ball back with 8:15 left here in the third.
But, as I was saying, an ideal game for Heritage with this offense is long, sustained drives ending with touchdowns, because the more pressure you put, the more you keep the ball away from an offense like Fayetteville, the more pressure you put on Fayetteville's offensive team, because we're going to get the ball back. We don't have a lot of time to score. So, and right
he's
there,
down.
he's down. And if you see mistakes like that,
So the bad snap led to the collecting the snap with a knee down. It's going to be a loss of 5.
5-yard loss
for Fayetteville, bringing up 2nd and 15.
But offensively, Fayetteville has had no pressure. I mean, we're not able to score points, and they get the ball back, especially with their, all the talent they have. There's no stress. There's no hurry. Another great pass there by
Very
Williams.
good. Ball complete to Katavion Taylor.
And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And then some.
Yeah, and then some.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Ball's going to be spotted at the 44-yard line of Heritage. But there's some yellow stuff on.
Uh-oh. And it looks like it's going against the Bulldogs. That might be a hold. Oh, it's a personal foul. Okay, so that's a big one. I'm going to replay 2nd down. It's going to be 2nd and Lowell here.
No kidding. I mean,
not Lowell. I mean, 2nd and Avoca. I'm going the wrong way, Coach.
They got to get to Lowell.
Yeah, they got to get to Lowell. 2nd and Avoca here.
Here you go. So 2nd and 30 from the 30. And the handoff goes to Caleb Johnson. And he's got some space.
He's going to get it to, still going to be third and about
20.
Yeah. Still 3rd and 20. So Fayetteville still has to make up some distance here. Good position here for the Heritage defense. Let's see, they're probably going to try to take a shot here. We've seen some great defensive work by Marcus Watkins. See if they're going to test the sophomore again here.
Got to get in. Got to get some pressure on him and get him off his spot here on this 3rd and 19. Play fake, Stone around the edge. And the ball is caught, but he's going to be tackled short of the first down, but it's close.
It's going to be, he's going to be 4th and they're looking like they're going to go.
4th and 2, Watkins makes the tackle, but it is a 17-yard gain. And again, just showing off your arm there, that's a long throw to the pylon.
And once again, he's allowed to step into that throw. I mean, really no pressure up the that's going to be Gordon again.
And there's going to be
that's going to be a flag, so that's going to be a hold. Boy, Gordon's got some speed. Boy, he hit that sideline. He got down that sideline pretty quick, but there is a penalty. It's going to be I bet that's a hold. So it's going to back him up. Yep. So that's going to be 4th and
basically nothing. It's going to be, we're going to have a replay of 4th down before 4th and 1 or 4th and 2. Ball spotted, going to be spotted right at the, check that, from the spot of the foul. That's going to be 1st down, Fayetteville. The hold occurring downfield, the 10 yards brought back is still going to be enough
for a first down.
For a first down. So 1st down, Fayetteville, 39-yard line of Heritage.
Again, the surest
ball's
way
on the
ball's around. Heritage gets it. That is Heritage football. Kind of a mistake on the handoff there. That's like one of the few mistakes Hendricks has made tonight.
They're going to call that a forward pass.
Wait a minute. Yes, that was a forward pass, Coach. Yeah.
We'd like to see that again because he never had control of the ball.
So I'm thinking the reason why they get – no, they're saying it's a fumble. Okay. Because I was thinking maybe they're going to call a forward pass because, he kind of pitched it forward.
But he was bobbling it up when he handed it forward. But it looks like we don't have the – we're not going to get a replay in high school football, but that was a fumble. The ball was snapped, and he was fumbling it as he fumbled it forward. The running back fumbled it, and Heritage recovered it.
Hey, we can replay it for you, folks. Can we run that replay again?
The boys out down there in the field are going to see that one tomorrow and go, "Oops, we blew that one."
Yeah. From what we just saw, that was a fumble. I mean, I was thinking maybe the referee was thinking that he kind of is almost kind of like a shovel action is the reason why they didn't give it to him. And here's our replay again. Watch this.
That ball is a fumble.
That's a fumble. That is a fumble.
I don't care if you're a basketball coach. That's a fumble.
So they're going to call that a – well, if they call it an incomplete pass, they wouldn't have lost any yards on that. So
what is going on here?
Yeah, I don't know what the official is doing here. Again,
Heritage recovered the ball.
Yeah, so we recovered the ball, but they call it an incomplete pass. But if it's an incomplete,
they lost 2 yards.
Yeah, but they lost 2 yards. If it's an incomplete pass, there's no loss of yards. So
unless the play. Was the play prior to that a loss of 2 by? No, he got back to the line of scrimmage.
No, he got back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah. So this is going to bring up 3rd and nice blitz there, Coach. Hendricks is going to step up and he's going to deliver. And
come on, Marcus. And touchdown, Fayetteville.
He was in good position there
after the 2-yard loss on the incomplete pass.
We keep showing the fumble.
Mr. Davenport, yep, that is correct.
It was a fumble, folks.
It was as bad as the Bo Nix fumble against Arkansas a few years ago.
The backwards pass.
The backwards pass that was clearly recovered, but we're going to give it back to Auburn.
Yeah.
So touchdown Fayetteville, and that's going to bring the score 42-0. 4:33 left in the third. The snap, the kick, and the extra point try is good.
Yeah. So at this point, you're probably going to start to see Fayetteville getting some playing time for some other folks. Had Hendricks, the outstanding.
Well, the one thing that goes through your mind here is the fact that you're going to have to explain your quarterback getting hurt.
Yeah.
Up 43-0 in the third.
Yeah. I mean, Fayetteville has, teams like, Fayetteville, which, I've said on broadcast before, I am not a fan of the running clock because I see the value in repetitions.
Yeah.
I mean, the more reps a kid gets, the score is not on our side and, your kids are getting, you're down 43-0. But, hey, if you want to play younger kids, that's how they get better. I mean, the more reps you get, the better you get.
I completely agree. Mm-hmm. And we're all old guys, and we all look back at playing whatever high school sports we played. Those were like some of the best times of your life.
Yes.
And I remember some games we won big and lost big, but I still would want to play.
Yes, absolutely.
But, the AAA and the National Federation sometimes loses focus.
Yes.
We're going to say that diplomatically correct on what's really best for kids and schools. And the kick is going to be taken by Camden Isbell.
There he goes, folks. Hold your breath. Oh, nice little saw a little sliver of daylight there, but that was closed up really quickly by number 32. That's going to be Jesse Adams there. Good coverage downfield. Isbell had a sliver of daylight, but Adams closed that up pretty quickly. So looking out on Fayetteville's defense, still see some different bodies in there now. Yeah, they're starting to play some different kids, still lining up tight. 9 guys around the line of scrimmage. Oh, and that ball's on the ground, and Fayetteville's going to recover it.
Didn't really see what happened there.
It's just a bad snap there, recovered by Ben Hunt, defensive lineman for the Bulldogs. So Fayetteville's going to have it 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. See who they bring out on the field as far as offensive personnel.
Well, this is an opportunity to get a different quarterback in, and they do. Number 10, Cade Rogers, a sophomore. Short field and a chance to build some consistency here with. And there's that man again.
Gordon. We hadn't seen. Gordon didn't start the game, but we haven't seen Caleb Johnson in a while.
Caleb Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, and it doesn't seem like he got injured or anything. He just,
but basically, about midway through the second period, it's been all Terrence Garden.
All Garden, yeah. And he's going to take it again. Oh no, that's number 4. He's going to be
Drake
in for a
Knox,
touchdown.
junior running back.
Knox in for the score. That's going to bring your. Oh,
First
and
and
goal. Okay, he didn't get in.
So clock is going to run 43-0. Fayetteville in the lead here. And the credit to the crowd. They're hanging in here on senior night. It's obviously gone the wrong direction for War Eagle fans.
Oh, nice tackle there. Boy, that's number 35. He came in there on a blitz and just blew
Gibson
up that
Ricketts,
running play.
his linebacker position there, is going to have a tackle for a loss. It's going to be second down.
Ricketts just absolutely blew that play up.
Second and goal from the 4.
Bang. Show the replay on that one.
And handoff again to Garden. He's going to manipulate his way down to the 1 yard line. How about that word?
There you go. What's all Hank Schramm? You say matriculate the ball.
Matriculate, manipulate. Yeah,
You're gonna
there you go.
matriculate the ball down the field.
So 3rd and goal from about the 2 yard line, just outside the 1. And to give again to Garden.
He's
in for the score.
He's going to break it in. Touchdown Bulldog. I believe that's maybe that's Garden's second touchdown of the night. But that's going to bring the score 49-0 Fayetteville. And lining up for the extra point.
I never understand the timing rules with this. The kick is up and good. The clock is not running.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking
it's 50 to nothing in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's like if it's a continuous clock, I was under the impression that the only thing that can stop a continuous clock is a timeout.
Yeah.
But, like I said, like you said, Coach, I mean, it's 1:10.
It sounds harsh coming from an old high school coach, but there's a lot of inconsistency from Tuesday to Friday night to Tuesday night, and even in football from Friday to Friday between different officiating crews. And a lot of it is clock stuff. Yeah. It's stuff that I don't understand the rules as well as I should probably.
And as long as you've been the coach at Heritage, Coach Olson. You've interacted with a lot of different crews or whatnot, and just like
now the clock's running.
Yeah. See, I mean, like I don't understand that at all. But it just it's just another thing of why continuous clocks, and that's going to be a penalty.
Isbell on the return, he got it out to about the 16. There's going to be what looks to be an illegal block somewhere around the 19-yard line.
But it's just one thing about the continuous clock. It just seems to me that like you said, Coach, it's the rule's not consistent. Like if it's face mask
on
Fayetteville, big penalty there. But as I was saying, it's like, look, to me, if you tell me it's a continuous clock, then the only time I can stop the clock is if I call the timeout. I mean, after the kick, after all of that, why is the clock not running? But I don't, if you're gonna have a continuous clock, and see, they break the huddle and the clock just runs.
Yeah, and it's not the same every week.
Yeah,
there's so much. To me, there's one thing in sports that there's no gray area, and that's timing.
Yeah. Yeah,
but there always seems to be. So that's going to be the end of the third. 51-0 is your score. Fayetteville in the lead, in control. And with that, we'll take a short break. We believe in building more than just fences. We create spaces where memories are made. Whether it's the timeless beauty of cedar, the low-maintenance ornamental iron fence, or the robust chain link, we offer a range of options to suit your needs. Proudly supporting local high school athletics, making every backyard a place to play, laugh, and connect. Ready to transform your backyard? Visit FenceGuys.com for a free estimate today. Fence Guys, proudly serving Northwest Arkansas. Hey, we're back here in the fourth quarter. Heritage is going to take over 2nd and 4, and the pitch is out.
Nice stiff arm there.
Yeah.
Or no, that's number 28.
Robert Pickard is going to be in.
Looks like we got a man down. Injured War Eagle on the
Sonny
field.
Sanchez Barraza is down. So we're going to take a
Calling the injury timeout. He's going to.
Looks like a lower leg issue. And we always hate to see kids get injured, and obviously anything, we always want kids to be healthy, but it gives us a chance here to brag on our sports medicine department at Heritage. Mark Haynes is the leader of the gang there, and Cabe and Noel do an exceptional job. I've been blessed to be a lot of places in basketball, in sport, collegiate level, and high school level, and our training staff is the best I've ever been around in my career. They do more for our athletes than you can imagine, and he's up. I mean, that's how good they are.
Yeah.
I mean, right there, Jermaine. I mean, they just go out there, put their hands on him, he pops right up. So,
and I'm looking on the sideline. We finally got our medical tent.
Yes,
cool. I mean, I'm on the Heritage Booster Club, and we've been talking about a medical tent that we're going to get one, and here it is. I mean,
so when you think of high schools,
Yeah.
I mean, my high school was Rogers High. We didn't have a sports medicine department where we could take classes in sports medicine, which we do at Heritage. So that's really special. We have a whole rehab area. We have professional people that are there. We're teaching classes, and it's just one of the real assets of Heritage High, along with our medical center that's on the other side of campus, and the medical technologies and all the things there. So a little different than your math, English, and science that, Jermaine, we might have went through.
Exactly. I mean, here we are. Just you just mentioned the sports medicine. I mean, look at what we're doing in the booth. We have a whole broadcast, team. We teach broadcasting classes to the point where my daughter Marley, she's going to go to Oklahoma State and major in that.
And here's Camden Isbell around the edge. He's got a big gain. He's on his way. He's going to put the brakes on. He's going to make a turn, and there he's going. He's still on his feet, down inside the 20.
What
and
did I tell you, folks?
That Ravens fan found a little gear like Lamar Jackson, and he hit the edge, and he was off to the races.
You get this guy a crease, he's going to make you pay. Every time number one has the ball, hold your breath, because something exciting is going to happen. Big run by Isbell there. Been waiting for that kid to get some space, and you see the speed. I mean,
he's got a lot of agility, and he was able to kind of put the brakes on it and hit the gas again for about another 12. So outstanding run by Camden Isbell.
I mean, he's like by far like the fastest kid on the team. Here's a Pickard, nice run there. Gets it down to the maybe the 10-yard line. So, getting back to Isbell, I mean, there was rumor that he was clocked at like a 4.4.
He's got a lot of speed.
4.3 or something like
he's,
that.
He's a little guy.
Yeah.
But he has got some speed, and I just like his acceleration.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's able to get, kind of F1, Formula One kind of stuff, kind of hit the gas and get out of Dodge. So
I mean, on that run there, Fayetteville did a good job with an angles. They were able to run him down, by taking good angles. That's good fundamentals because, he's the type of guy that will blow up angles big time. If you take a bad angle, well, you're just not going to catch him.
So Carroll's going to keep it there and lose a couple. It's going to be third. Well, lose one. He's going to be third and one. Ball placed just outside of the 10. 8:45 remaining, and the clock is ticking. I'd like to see Heritage stick one in here and pay dirt here before this one's over.
They're going to give it to the big fullback. Oh, no, they're going to push.
That time he got pushed so hard his feet came off the ground. So nice game for Carroll.
I'm just waiting for Dylan to just pick him up and throw him forward or something.
So first down to the 6 of Fayetteville. Heritage is driving, looking for their first score.
Or looking on this monitor, seeing Dylan Lackey, number 48. The locks flowing out of the helmet, and I mean He's a throwback type player.
He is,
Coach.
yeah.
Hard-nosed, physical, tough kid.
And Isbell around. He's going to cut it back.
And he's
going
gonna
to find
get
it.
in.
He's in. And Isbell scores. And a big run by Camden. And then the parting shot here to get in the end zone. And Heritage is on the board.
Really like the blocking here. 2 big blocks by number 48 Dylan Lackey. And your quarterback, Braden Carroll, lays a block that's able to get Cortez or Isabel inside, and he's going to get him into the end zone.
So Ronald Vizuet Diaz on for the extra point. It's up. It's good.
It's good.
And our score 51-7, but Heritage gets on the board here. Positive drive and a nice big run by Camden Isbell.
Love to see the positivity there, Coach. Just like we said, there's a lot of positive things. Even with the score looking the way it does, there's still some positive things that you can do. I mean, you let the kids play. The more positive things you can put on film, the more you can show kids and make them feel good about themselves, and the more things you can work on. Hey, we can work on this. If we do this a little bit better, then we'll be, we could be better. But we're in the world of accelerated clocks and all this other
Because
stuff.
it's really critical on a Friday night to get home at 9:11 instead of 9:17.
Exactly.
And that's about what it, a lot of it really what it saves you. It's like it's kind of like the difference of driving 47 miles an hour instead of driving 50, over a 10-minute drive. I mean, it's just to save 10 or 12 minutes and cut the reps in half with some younger kids that are getting to play just seems.
Yeah, it just
doesn't seem that's what we're here for.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what it. As a teacher and a coach, you're here for kids, and it doesn't seem that's what we're here for when we do stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to go Forrest Gump on you. That's all I got to say
about that. Don't get yourself in trouble, Coach. See, I could say I'm not associated with any sport or any teaching position here at Heritage. I can say whatever I want to say. Don't get yourself in trouble, Coach.
Thanks, Jermaine. I appreciate
let me say it. I'll say it. Just write down what you want me to say, and I'll say it. So Heritage went for the onside kick there, recovered by the Bulldogs. So they're going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line of Heritage.
And, we see it, right? We're on the negative side of this, obviously, but Fayetteville's on the positive side, and they're dealing with the same thing. They got sophomore kids that are, and sophomore quarterbacks and linemen and linebackers and D-backs. They want to see play in a varsity night and everything.
Yeah, I mean, your second and third team kids, they practice just as hard as your first team kids. They would like to play.
They would like to play. That's a good way to put it. So 6:36, 2nd and 8.
Sends a man in motion. They're going to run a little tunnel or a little jet sweep pass.
And
here.
that is
sniffed out very well by that War Eagle defense there.
Is not going anywhere. Elijah Smith there got upfield, and like we say every week when I'm with you, Jermaine, he set the edge.
He set the edge.
And nice play by Elijah.
Him and Santiago Cortez, number 41, was in there too. A little jet sweep there. Brings up 3rd and 15. Hopefully this defense can get off the field. Let's see. I'm thinking they're probably going to try to throw it downfield. Quarterback.
And that pass is incomplete. Defended by...
Guess who?
Marcus Watkins.
Watkins. I tell you, Watkins has really, for a sophomore, he's really shown impressive ball skills tonight.
He's got some some real speed.
Yeah, he's got speed and he's in good position. Just like when they caught that the touchdown that was caught on him, he was in position.
Yeah,
I mean
he's just not very tall.
Yeah, it's just the next step in that is turning your head around and maybe sticking your hand up, right? or try to make a play on the ball. But he was in great position. It's like you said, Coach, got good speed. Speed's going to allow him to.
And you would think a guy that's probably playing in his 4th varsity game as a sophomore would do better than on that Johnson kid that's going to the U of A.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know what Marcus is thinking. I mean, let him catch that touchdown like that.
Yeah, it's not like that kid that caught the pass is a scrub or anything. Fayetteville.
False start. Going to move it back 5. Here's Fayetteville's, I believe, first punt of the night.
Yeah.
Jake Stout back. The ball's going to hit the ground and bounce backwards. And they're going to cover it up about the 28-yard line.
Oh, we got some shenanigans going on down here. Okay, I guess they stopped that gunner right there. Good job. Oh, well, was the ref saying to him, "Hey guys, cut it out. What are we doing?"
Let's not let it go there.
Yeah.
Hey, kids compete. I mean, I guess we're taking a timeout.
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see.
Oh, okay.
So we're back. 3:41 left in this one. Carroll under center. He's gone the distance.
It's going to be a little inside handoff there to Pickard, and Pickard's going to race to the sideline, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Nice run by Robert Pickard there.
A lot of little misdirection there. The fake to Isbell, and then back to Pickard. A nice block by Lackey.
That Fayetteville D-line there got caught inside.
They didn't set the edge.
Didn't set the edge, that's right. Allowed Pickard to bounce to the outside and pick up a nice gain there.
Carroll with the keeper.
There, Carroll. Ooh. Physical run by Carroll that time.
Hard tackle. That was a hard tackle. He tried to make a cut, and he kind of took one right on his right knee. And it was a little scary there for a second, but he popped back up.
That looked, that was scary. That guy was kind of.
He landed awkward.
Yeah.
I'm using all these terms I hear on Sunday,
Pickard again. Nice cut inside, dancing around a little bit, gets it down to the 35-yard line. That's another first down run for Robert Pickard.
Pickard having some success.
Yeah.
Pickard, a 5'9", 185-pound junior.
Yeah, so we'll see him next year. They're going to give it to him again.
He's got some room and got some people out front, and another nice move, and he's going to be down across the 25-yard line.
He's found some success on that right side of that offensive line. I really like Fayetteville losing containment, not setting the edge. That right tackle crashing down the right side of that, or the left side, our right side, their left side of that defense.
So, there's two junior wingbacks in here that are getting reps here late in the game, and there's the inside to Isbell. He's going to try and bounce it outside.
He's got some
speed.
He might take that one to the house, folks. Ugh.
And Fayetteville's going to knock him out of bounds inside of the 5-yard line. Nice play again by Camden Isbell.
Ooh, makes a guy miss in the hole there, number 96. He might want to pick your ankles up there.
Yeah. Make sure you get taped up, son.
Gave him a little stink leg there and gets it to the outside.
So it's a clock ticking, 50 seconds left. Heritage like to stick another score on the board here and Lackey with the handoff straight ahead. Not a lot there.
One thing Fayetteville has did over the course of this ball game is they really focused. They really took Dylan Lackey away. I mean, the way he started this game off, I mean, you would think Dylan Lackey's going to run for 150 yards this game, but they, credit to them, they kind of shut down that fullback dive and But, you know, you should, just like you mentioned to me last year in one broadcast, Coach, it's like, you know, as a coach, you know, if you take something away, what are you giving up?
Yeah, it's not a give and take
Yeah.
situation defensively. It's a take and give.
Yeah.
I take something, I give something.
Yeah. So they took away that inside run, but we've seen success with Isbell and Robert Pickard and Evan Gordon on those outside zone type runs, you know.
And hopefully, from a defensive mindset, you can take away something that they're good at and give up something they're not good at.
Yeah. Yes.
And when you play championship level teams, there is no.
Yeah.
They're equally good at all facets. So.
You know, when we played Bentonville, I mean, I mentioned to Darren Gaffney, it's like, you know, well, you know, we got to make Bentonville play left-handed. Well, they're just as equally as good with their left hand as they are with their right. So that's going to be maybe it's a false start. But, you know, what do you do when your team is, you know, there's just really, and it's one thing about Bentonville, there's really, offensively, they really do not have any weaknesses.
Yeah, and they're going to compete for a championship, right?
Yeah, and they are. I mean, it's, you know, I hadn't seen a lot of Bryant. I've seen one game that Bryant played against a team from Georgia that they handled pretty well. You know, so far they've just been rolling. You know, for so far this year, they play Conway next week, which Conway is we're going to score here.
That's it. And Evan Gordon is going to get in.
Going to get in on senior night.
On senior night and score a touchdown here late from his wingback position. And that's going to bring the score to 51-13 with 30 seconds remaining. And the clock is stopped.
Which I don't understand. I mean,
and maybe we don't. And maybe we don't understand, and that's probably what I should leave it. But we've been in these situations before, and sometimes it runs through the scores, and sometimes it doesn't. And kick is up by Vizuet Diaz, and it's good. And 51-14 with 30 seconds remaining. So Heritage able to get some big plays here late in the game with some underclassmen. Camden Isbell, one that's had some good success, and then gets senior Evan Gordon down here late to get in the end zone, and that's a big play. He's in.
Yeah.
And away we go here as we're looking to finish this one up.
So now they're going to run the clock. So and they're lining up for the handshake.
There's 14 seconds on the play on the game clock. 13. Yeah. So they just reset it. So they're going to let this one run out. It's going to end 51-14. Jermaine, always a blast to do the game with you. Always a lot of fun.
Always a lot of fun. And next week will be our season finale as we will step across Dixieland for the Dixieland Delight.
Dixieland Delight, and it's not going to get any easier next week.
Because they're good.
As Rogers is having an outstanding season.
A lot of people feel good about the Mounties. I mean, you know, of course, we know what Bryant is. We know what Bentonville is. Rogers had a shot at beating Bentonville, and a lot of people think they should have won that game. But, you know, so the Mounties this is probably it's the most talented Mounties team I've seen since the merger. I mean, since the split.
I think so too.
This is probably the most talented Mounties team I've seen.
Yeah, they've got a lot of pieces and a lot of future collegians, I guess you'd say.
But the one thing about Heritage, as this season is winding down, we got better. I mean, we saw these kids have some success. Again, this conference is a beast.
It's a beast.
It's a beast. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But our kids got better. I mean, from week to week to week. I mean, we looked, you can honestly say we've improved from what I've seen. The Shiloh game, not Shiloh, but the Siloam Springs game until, this game now, we've shown some improvement. And we're only going to get better. We played a lot of sophomores, especially on the line. A lot of sophomore offensive linemen, a lot of sophomore defensive linemen playing. Tonight we saw young Marcus Watkins.
He had a good game.
Yeah, he had a good game. He might be a future star in that secondary for the War Eagles. So, a lot of good things to build on. Again, this conference is sometimes it could be murderer's row depending on how many, who you play back to back to back.
And no doubt. And obviously these are the premier football programs, not just in this part of the state, all over the state, and all over this area of the country. These guys compete against everybody everywhere. Yeah. And to get out there on the field and play and score a few touchdowns, it ain't half bad in the situation that we're in at Heritage. So Coach Munoz's staff is still plugging. Kids are still playing hard, and we look forward to a rivalry game, and we know rivalry games, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
You can play emotional. Hey,
who knows?
Who knows what can happen? I mean,
by the time we get to next week, we might have sleet on the ground. It might be the frozen tundra out there.
It's a freeze warning for Sunday.
Yeah,
so hey,
I mean, here we go.
I think the warm weather days are over.
Yeah. And then again, you just throw in all the emotion. So. Thank you to all that have made it to the very end here with us tonight. We're grateful, and a beautiful night here at Gate Stadium, and we wish you all the best, and hope that you don't see us next week, that you're at the game. With that, we're signing off.
Good night, everybody.